Cooking with space. Today I'm making some keto-friendly meals. I went keto a couple weeks ago to try to get rid of this beer gut that I've cultivated, and I find it to be a nice challenge and an effective weight loss tool. So the first meal I'm doing is very simple. It's just some bacon and eggs. So you get a pan heated up and toss your bacon in there. If it doesn't quite fit, you can cut the bacon down to size. Just make sure you get the smaller pieces out first because they tend to cook a little faster. Toss the bacon on a paper towel lined plate when they're almost at your desired level of doneness. The hot oil is going to keep cooking the bacon. I'm going to soak up some of that excess bacon grease with a paper towel here, but you can save that for future use to replace any butter or oil that you might use in other recipes. Crack a few eggs into the pan, let the bottom of the egg fry up a bit and get nice and crispy, and then go ahead and give them a flip. Try to do a little better than I do here. Once flipped, it won't take long to finish cooking. And then all it needs is a little bit of salt and pepper, and then it's ready to eat. Now this recipe is incredibly basic. It's probably one of the easiest things that you can make, but it's still super delicious and a great choice for breakfast. Next up is some ground chicken with creamed spinach. Get a tube of chicken and drop it into a hot pan, and then break it up a little with the best utensils you can find. Next, I'm going to spread some butter into another hot pan, and then I'm going to toss in a big handful of spinach. It might look like it's too much for the pan, but don't worry, it's going to wilt down as you can see here. Go ahead and continue breaking up the chicken, as well as adding more spinach to the pan. And once the whole bag of spinach has been wilted down, you can add in your cream cheese. About half a block should do. You can get that mixed around a bit. And then if you'd like, you can add the ground chicken into the creamed spinach for further cohesion. And then go ahead and give it a little bit of seasoning. I'm going for a sausagey taste here, so I'm using salt, pepper, fennel seed, oregano, paprika, cayenne, and marjoram. But you can add any type of seasonings you'd like to reach the flavor you're looking for. This third recipe is roasted red bell pepper and broccoli florets with pan-seared chicken in a cream sauce with a little mozzarella on the side. Cut the top off the bell pepper and work your blade around to remove the stem and the seedy core. Then go ahead and slice it in half to reach the pithy white parts. For the florets, just cut them off the stalks and then break them up into same-size pieces if necessary. I'll coat the pepper in oil and salt, and then I'll toss it into a 450-degree oven for about 10 minutes to give it a head start on the broccoli. I'm cutting bits of fat and white tissue off the chicken here. Then I'm going to get it into a hot, oiled pan and letting it sear on both sides for about 3 to 4 minutes each. I'm going to go ahead and coat the broccoli florets in oil, spread some salt on them, give it a little toss to make sure everything's covered. And then I'll toss that onto the same sheet as the bell pepper and into the oven. When the chicken has developed some color on both sides, as well as in the pan, remove it and set it aside for now while we deglaze with some chicken broth to get started on our sauce. We'll add some butter and some cream in there, with a little bit of whisking to get things nice and emulsified. I'll season the sauce with salt, pepper, oregano, and dill. If you have fresh herbs, go ahead and use those instead of dried. Whisk the herbs in and then add a couple bay leaves, as well as crush in a few cloves of garlic. And then once the whisking commences, we find ourselves fully embracing the lifestyle that is keto. We see every possibility begin to unlock within our minds, as we dive deep into the astrological understanding that is lording ourselves over the carb-feasting peasants trapped in the rat race.
A powerful notion reveals itself to our enlightened souls, illuminating the path towards the temples that are our own bodies. We embrace ketosis as the one true celestial being that ushers in salvation, that controls the ebb and flow of the planet's very trajectory as it hurtles through our galaxy, tearing all we know into cosmic dust, unifying our lives under one clear purpose: to spread the gospel that is keto! Achieve!
And our final meal idea is just a light snack of peanuts and macadamia nuts. Ooh, that's tasty. Anyways, thanks for watching, make sure you stay hydrated, and have a wonderful week.